6 up-and-coming brokers, 6 ambitious candidates, all with one aim: to be crowned Broker Apprentice 2016. It's day 4 of the Broker Apprentice. With Team Valour previously victorious from the board game challenge, the apprentices meet LV Broker MD, Mike Crane, and his trusted advisors, Michael and Iros.
Well done in the board game challenge. For your next challenge, I'd like to do a further swap with the team. So Jonathan and Dean, I'd like you to swap for this one. For this challenge, you will be going to the Broker Expo in Coventry. There you will have a stand and you will have the opportunity to create a campaign on something that's going to engage the participants of the Expo. Good luck with the challenge.
The Broker Expo in Coventry is the annual event which attracts more than 1,000 people from the industry. Today, the two teams will compete here for votes by creating and communicating the most engaging campaign to benefit the insurance broking sector. All the Expo participants receive a bag at the entrance which contains one green token. The team who collects the most tokens will win the contest. So what have the teams come up with? Jonathan from Team Valour explains their campaign.
So we're campaigning for a fair distribution of IPT across the personal lines and commercial market, with IPT obviously increasing from 6% up to 10% at the current limit. We feel that this is an extortionate amount and that we are going to campaign to make it more fair, so smaller clients and people that perhaps don't have as much money or income can be made more fair and split equally across the market. So I think today will be about meeting people, greeting people and actually talking them through insurance premium tax, but of course at the end of the day I want to make sure we have the most green tokens in our box to vote for our team.
Dean explains Team Elite's campaign.
So today we're here to talk about the value of underinsurance, what it means for the broker and what it ultimately means for the customer as well. We're trying to promote the value of insuring your, whether it be property, business, your contents or your goods properly, and trying to not save a little bit of money now for the sake of something does happen, you could end up with having to foot a massive bill yourself. So we are trying just to raise awareness for the brokers to pass on to their clients and have proper conversations when insuring whatever it is they are insuring and making sure it's done properly and avoid any massive underpayments when it comes to the worst happening to them.
The two teams will be observed by Jonathan Swift, who will keep a watchful eye on the team's progress.
I think the winner today will be the team that really manages to convince people to find their tokens in their bag. You know, every person here today has got a token in their bag. They'll be coming past here. Both teams have a chance to grab them. If they grab them first and convince them, they might be able to put their tokens in without even talking to the other team. So it's really up to one team to make sure that the people coming through are getting a balanced view and hearing both sides of the story before making their decision with their tokens.
As the expo fills up, the teams go about explaining their campaigns.
Our task today was basically to come up with a debate surrounding issues facing the insurance industry. We've gone with underinsurance. If I give you all a leaflet.
I'll let you take one of those. It's got some quite frightening statistics on of quite how bad the problem is.
It's a slow start for Team Valour, while Team Elite seems to get all the attention.
We are looking for the green token that's in your bag, so we will offer you sweets for it.
We came up with underinsurance. Obviously it's very current and it is a big issue. Our message today is to try and get brokers to really sort of convey the importance to their consumers of insuring correctly.
I am part of Team Elite today, taking part in a challenge on LV and Insurance Age's Broker Apprentice.
As the room gets busier, Team Valour rises to the challenge.
What we're proposing is to have an IPT structure, a bit like income tax, to make it more, to distribute the IPT more fairly. I mean, do you think that IPT increasing from 6 to 10 as it is now has affected your clients?
But what we came up with as a part of a campaign to make the industry slightly better and help us and help clients eventually, because they are the ones who pay for the tax. We came up with the progressive tax structure.
Dean from Team Elite thinks he has secured a token when Frankie interrupts.
So we came up with an idea of distributing it a lot equally across commercial and private lines.
I'm going to put mine in Team Elite because I believe that underinsurance is a major issue across the country.
So we're about just kind of to the 2 hours in, the halfway mark. Looking at the tokens in both of their boxes, it looks quite even Stevens. Yeah, it seems that both teams are doing quite well. They're all talking to various people. This is coming up to the busiest part of the day now, so this is really going to be, I think, where we're going to see the real winner come to the fore.
With the expo reaching its busiest time, the stand at Team Valour still feels quiet, and they changed their strategy to work the floor. This proves to be a good move.
Hi there. I'm a part of the Broker Apprentice. It's kind of like an apprentice, but it's for the industry. The task we had was to, as I said, come up with a campaign that will benefit the industry.
Thank you. Very good.
For a second, have I spoken to you before? My name is Shimon. Nice to meet you. Quite excited, quite hyped. There's so many tokens in my pocket. Most of the people like the idea. They like the idea of a structured IPT. The feedback is generally really good. And there's just so many people to talk about that you can't really stop.
Yeah, that's the green one, is it? The green,
that's the green thing. Yeah, that's my team. That is. Thank you, guys.
Should we grab a card anyway? Have you got a card?
I don't have one person.
It's a really good idea. Obviously, it's a massive problem under insurance. We've got sort of similar products that kind of react in a similar way to the issues they've got.
One in respect to the IPT suggestion was quite interesting, and I think that would appeal to a lot of people.
With Team Valour having changed strategy, Team Elite decides to follow suit.
It's going really good. Yeah, we're trying to catch people now on the way out of the arena who haven't voted to give them a quick listen to and try and get a token off them before they leave without giving anybody one. So we've kind of divide and conquer strategy now going on to hit all areas of the floor.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Have you had a chance to have a look at the Broker Apprentice stands down in the corner there yet? So we have Mike Crane to be our Alan Sugar. Yeah, oh, well, that would have been slightly more apt at the moment, wouldn't it? Yeah, but have you had a chance to part with your little voting green token that's in your bag yet today?
I haven't found it yet.
Oh, excellent, yeah. Just trying to find anyone that hasn't parted with a green token yet, so I think everyone who's here is here, so we're trying to catch them on the way back out now. Make sure they're parted with that token.
With not long to go, every token counts.
Jonathan, if you've got counters, we need to put them in there before 2 o'clock. Okay, we've got 10 minutes until the votes are
6 or 7.
Thank you very much. It's all yours.
One minute to go. 1 minute to go.
Don't know where Shimon is yet. I saw him 5 minutes ago.
Team Elite. No, I'm out with it. I think you might for it.
Timer's up, and it's time for the tokens to be counted.
I think we've done. I think we've saturated the market.
As the tokens get counted, the apprentices take a well-deserved rest.
So good afternoon, Teams Elite, Teams Valour. Obviously here today at the Broker Expo in Coventry, you were challenged with coming up with a campaign to promote a message which would benefit the broker audience. And out there, I saw some great interactions. You interacted with the brokers, haggling over those precious tokens, both sides putting their argument and making those people decide where they're going to put that coin. But there could only be one winner. And it was close. It was very close. It was 109 to 132 tokens. But the winner with 132 is Team Elite.
Thank you.
Ecstatic to win, without doubt. Yeah.
I think we won because our idea was really, really current and easy to understand and very easy to appreciate.
We'd worked out our roles, we constantly stayed in contact over sort of social media, if you like, and we each stuck to our role, helped each other out where we needed to. I think we worked really well.
Yeah, confident in each other, what we were doing while we weren't there, and walking the floor and everything else, so we did really well.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
With Team Elite as the winner of the day's task, the 6 brokers move on to the next task and move one step closer to becoming the Broker Apprentice 2016. Next time on the Broker Apprentice.
I'd like to invite each of you to pitch to myself and fellow judges on a scheme or an opportunity that you see in the industry.
I'm quite excited about the task.
This task seems a lot more real. Sorry, I'm passing now.
Just a general question, have you heard of the VNUC ruling out in Europe?
Quite excited, but a little bit apprehensive about it.
Have you been able to quantify what size that market is?
It's not incredibly profitable, if I'm honest with you.